Hey guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos for you every Tuesday, and I give an extra personal monthly video or Zoom call to my patrons. If you're interested in finding out about supporting me over there, the link is down in the description. Today's video will be a short one, but a beautiful one. It is the Katie Daisy 2021-2022 Little Weekly Planner. This is my fourth one of these to buy in a row, and I have used it for daily gratitude every single year that I've bought it. Now I have not filled up the whole thing. There's been a month or two or three that I've skipped here or there. I have used it pretty consistently for the last 3 years, and so this will be my fourth year. And it is the best bargain for how much beautiful art you will get. Today when I checked on Amazon, it was $11 on Amazon. I mean, that just blows my mind. It is really nice paper too. I do not know the paper weight, but it feels at least 60 pound. If not, it really feels like 70 pound paper to me. Feels very nice. And you have Katie Daisy's art throughout with her interpretation of every month, bringing in nature into every single month. And I absolutely love this every year. Now, it is a 17-month planner. If you use them back to back, as I do, then you either have to decide, which one you're going to have 5 months unused in. And I always jump into the new one and leave the 5 months unused in the old one. And I have found a way to use those pages recently. I have torn out some of the beautiful pages that are left in my old one, such as like this, a page full of art. And I have started using it in my Planner Perfect, where I either journal or script or do my daily lists. But my Planner Perfect TN notebook, I have started to just use the double-sided roller tape to put some of those pages in there. In August is the first month that I did that in my setup, and you can see that in my August Planner Perfect setup video that just went up this week on Tuesday, and I really like the way that looks. So that's a way to use your extra pages because they will overlap and if you're using these back to back. Her art it captivates me. I love her fall art the most. And before we do a whole flip through, I will show you my personal favorite month in here this year is November. It has this beautiful poem. It was November, the month of crimson sunsets, parting birds, deep sad hymns of the sea, passionate wind songs in the pines. Lucy Maud Montgomery. And her pictures that illustrate that poem it's beautiful. So that is the beginning of November, and look at that. I'm such a fan of fall. I absolutely love November in here. So you got a little glimpse of November first, my very favorite out of this whole planner. And if you want to see her previous years, they are up here on YouTube. I will link those videos down below. I'll either put them all in their own playlist or I will link each one down below if you're interested in seeing previous years. It comes with a little pocket up front here that could hold, a good amount of stuff. It comes with a band to also hold it. So if you're going somewhere, if you don't need much room to plan, this could definitely be your planner. It is, a horizontal layout. Some pages have lines, some don't. It has a very, very light graph grid, but not one that you can really write with. It's just for decoration. So you have to be okay with not having lines to write on because for a lot of the pages you don't, but you get so much beauty, so much color, so much of Katie Daisy's art for such a cheap price. If you're really interested in seeing everything Katie Daisy offers, if you love her art, I have bought some prints from her before. You can check out her website. I will link that in the description. I usually buy my planner off Amazon though, because we're all addicted to that free fast shipping if you're a Prime member, right? And so that's where I get mine, and this planner is linked down in my Amazon store, but I will also just put a separate Amazon affiliate link down there too for if you're going to purchase. So it has like a water coated cover so that anything that gets on it will just slough right off. And the retail price US is $14.99, Canada $19.99. But like I said, it was listed for $11 on Amazon the other day, and it is just starting August 1st. So let me make sure we're lined up. This is our nameplate page, and we're just going to do a complete flip through here. And then it'll be a very short video. I usually use colored pens, like I pick whatever matches the month and keep the same color for the whole month. And I just write in a daily gratitude. That's it. And I love it. I actually do it at the end of the day with my 5-year journals. And I almost didn't get one this year because I feel like, oh, I've just done it so long. And I kind of feel like I put my gratitudes in my planner perfect, or sometimes in my 5-year journal, and I just was feeling like, do I really need it? But I really felt like I might miss it, especially miss her artwork. And just having a separate place for a daily gratitude, I think is really good. It prompts me to make sure I'm doing it. And if I say, I'll include it in my planner perfect pages every day, some days I do, some days I don't. So this is it's a nice place to put it. You have 2021, 2022 at a glance. It would also make just the perfect journal. It would make a good place to come if you just, want to jot a few things that happened for that day down. Here is her monthly layout, a typical Sunday start, and every month is just beautifully done with a different theme. Now, the boxes are pretty small. I will grab a ruler here because I'm guessing some of you guys might want to know. It's hard to see around my mic. Let me see. It's just a little over an inch, or if you want more precise, 3 centimeters. And then we're at like about 2.6 centimeters that way, or just about an inch that way. So that gives you an idea, at least, of the box size there. August, and I love the introduction to each month, always has some big picture page. Even if you weren't going to use this as your planner and you just wanted to use some of these pages in like scrapbooking or, other journals to cut out and use, I think it would be completely worth it for all the artwork for that, because you could also cut out like the headers and use them at the beginning of your month there. I thought about that actually. I mean, I can't believe it's only $11 right now. Now, sometimes, it might go up to the $14. She does have all your normal holidays on here, but she also has the moon phases. Yeah, they are printed down here like that at the bottom of the day. And I just like the fonts that she has chosen. I like everything she does. Now, if you'll notice in here, it's not your typical what you might think of the month as in seasons here in the US, but it is always from nature. So I wouldn't think of September as being this pink, flowery. I kind of think of this as April, May, even June. But for some reason, it doesn't bother me because I love her art. And actually here in Texas, it is still really blazing hot. Our pools are still open in September, even though the northern hemisphere has moved on to fall. We have not. I love this. Just every color she chooses. It's beautiful. Like I said, these pages would work perfect in a scrapbook. And here is October. I've heard all kinds of creative uses for this planner. And once again, if you see October, this is not typical of what you might think for October, but I still love it. And you have one side in October is like the aqua blue, and then she sticks with like the white for the other side, and that's for the whole month. Then November, my very favorite in here. Oh, it's beautiful. The acorns, the leaves, the brown pages. I'm going to really enjoy writing in here for November. I'm going to really enjoy it. And then we have December, which is so interesting, and I don't really love it that she chose a space theme for December, to be honest. I wish she would have picked a different month for a space theme and maybe picked some snowy, like evergreen mountains for December. So that's probably like just my personal least favorite choice of the month. And because I don't think I can get into filling space in December, but we'll see. And then we have January, and this just looks like spring already, of course. It doesn't really look like January, not even in Texas, but it feels kind of fresh start. It feels very fresh start. So you have to be okay with it's her interpretation of that month and her artwork. And here is something to note. Wherever the month ends, she does not give you the whole week together. She ends that month on the last day of the month. Now, I know some people will love this and other people won't. She ends that month on the last day of the month, and you'll note how you have a little monthly tab there on the page starting your new month. Or actually, sorry, that's ending January and then starting February here. And then you have that tab again starting February. And oh, yeah, well, we have the tabs on like every page except for the artsy pages. Actually, it is on that artsy page. So some of the artsy pages don't. But other than that, yeah, I didn't even notice that. But the tabs make it easier flipping through to find your month. They're not actual tabs that stick out, but they are on your page there nonetheless for flipping purposes. Okay, so there we go. And she has a little heart on Valentine's Day. February, that's the end of February. Look at that beautiful yellow house. March, here we go, into March. We have lots of school supplies into March. Interesting. And just art, creative supplies. Then April, lilacs. Beautiful. Then we have May, are like seed packets and flowers. April showers bring May flowers, right? So this is perfect. June, beautiful flowers bursting open for the summer. So much floral, hummingbirds, bright colors. Love that one. July is gardening. That is beautiful. Really beautiful scope. July, how does your garden grow? Love those colors and illustrations for July. August, beautiful in pinks. And then this is when your new planner would start, the next years of hers. I don't know why. I kind of wish she just did them 12 months, but since they're done academic year and they do them 17 months, of course, that's there for your future planning if you're actually using it as a planner. And then you can start your new one and just transfer over your future planning. I love this. What are we in? September, I'm guessing. Yes, September. That is another favorite besides the November. This September. And last year's book, which you'll have to go take a look at the video, October, the second October in it is one of my favorite. And I'm not even going to be using it because I'm going to be moved into this book. That's kind of sad, but I will take out the pages and use them in my Planner Perfect. Okay, September. Now we are into October in this book. So even though there is 2 of some of the months, obviously with 17 months, she does not use the same theme. So she's not just, reciprocating the theme there, repeating the theme. She is coming up with a whole new theme for the second month in the book. Snowy owl there in October. Well, I don't know if it's a snowy owl. Dreams. And then we go into November. So a different November theme. I really like this one. This is the camping one. I think this might be really similar to the October in the last year. I'll have to go and look at that. Interesting. And what I was noting is when a new month starts, whenever that starts, wherever midweek, that will start your new month. So your week will not be together. So if I was using this as an actual planner, that would bother me because I actually really like a whole week together. But since I'm using it for gratitudes, it doesn't bother me at all. November, love that theme in here. And then the last month in this planner is December 2022. And it is hearts. It's like what I think of like flaming hearts. Which, I at least like it better than space for December. But I guess it's hard for me to think of anything besides snowy, wintry, mountainy, and Christmas for December, since that is what I celebrate. And then January, that is beautiful. Then you have some name and address pages back here, 2 of those. You have special people and occasions for your 12 months of the year if you want to map out birthdays and anniversaries, or if you're not using this planner like as an agenda, so you're not going to put holidays or any dates on here. You could always use it as just like one special thing that stood out that month, or one big gratitude that month, or just the most happy event that you can think of at the end of the month that happened. And not even anything big. It could just be an ordinary day event. And then 2023 at a glance, looking ahead. And that is the end of this cute little planner. It is an O-ring on white, a white O-ring this year. Mine always slides seamlessly. No issues at all. Like I said, I've used 3 years now. This is my 4th one. and they have all held up beautifully. Of course, I've just kept them in my home pretty much on the dresser in my room and write in it every night. But I just think it is such a bargain to get so much of her beautiful art for this price. And for planner people, I'm pretty sure that almost every planner person could find some type of a use for this cute little planner. And I mean, it's plenty big enough if you don't need much room to plan and you like a horizontal spread. But it would also make a good second planner, like for a health and wellness planner, or for a goals check-in every day, or a habits check-in. There's just all kinds of things you could use it for. Leave your ideas down in the comments. If you can think of anything I haven't mentioned, or if you've used it for anything that I haven't mentioned, I would love to hear that too. If you've used it at all, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down in the comments. And Katie Daisy is also a great follow on Instagram. She shares so many beautiful photographs and her art. So if you love this type of stuff, you might want to check her out. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Happy planning. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.